Hello and welcome back to the Checkpoint Reach podcast and another gaming list video. This is the top 5 PS4 games. I'm your host Luke Eldon and I'm joined by Sud. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, thanks. I'm good, very good.
Yeah, no perks for this one because he hasn't really played many PS4 games. It's
disgrace, in my opinion.
He's definitely missed out, let's be honest.
Yep. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he really has, and I think this list just proves that.
Yeah, I think one thing to point out just before we start as well, this is obviously PS4 exclusives, because we've done another video, haven't we, Xbox One, and that kind of encompasses the third-party games.
Yeah, because there wasn't many exclusives on there.
No, there was none, actually, on the Xbox One list. So.
No. So, yeah, it is exclusives, and we will jump right into it with our number 5, and that is Yakuza 0. This is a game you played. I granted I didn't get around to playing it, but...
No, this is my choice for this one at 5, but yeah, I had to have Yakuza in there. I mean, I love it. I love Yakuza so much. I think it's fantastic. This one in particular, Yakuza 0, is actually a prequel to all the other games. So it's set like 10 years before the other one starts. So it's like it kind of tells the story of how the main character kind of became who he is, which is always, I like things like that. I know some people aren't fans of prequels, but I do like things like that.
Yeah, helps establish more of the backstory and the lore, really, doesn't it? Yeah,
exactly. And this game has got so many memorable moments in it, like so many story moments, memorable moments. The main character's amazing, absolutely fantastic. He's called Kiryu, absolutely fantastic character. That's what I love about these games. They've just got so much personality. Yakuza games. There's so many hilarious side quests, so many ridiculous, wacky characters. Honestly, some of the things in this game, because obviously it's as we know, it's a very Japanesey game, so it's got a lot of quirkiness about it, to say the least.
Yeah, I can imagine.
This game, yeah, but the actual story itself is really it's surprisingly good. You would expect to get an SNR. The story is really, really good. It rivals a lot of games, actually. It's like kind of a drama. The game's kind of like a drama, like sort of well, we all know the Yakuza are obviously like a crime syndicate, isn't it? Or, gang in Japan and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a drama. The game, a lot of things happen. There's like murders, all sorts of things like that, like different things going on, people getting kidnapped and stuff. It's crazy, but the gameplay is really fun as well. Kind of like a beat 'em up style with the gameplay. You just beat people up with like baseball bats and random weapons and stuff. So it's it's hilarious.
Make use I love of what you have.
There's a lot of Yakuza fans out there, so this one was for them.
Yeah. And it sits in number 5 on our list. We'll move on to number 4, and that's Detroit Become Human, a game that I love. I love this game. I mean, I know...
Yeah, you're a big fan.
A lot of people will complain that, it's not much of a game because you just, decisions and
it's still a game
quick time events and stuff like that. But yeah, it's still a game. I mean, I got a lot of fun out of it. I enjoyed the story. Yeah. I enjoyed the characters. Connor.
Yeah.
Connor was... He's the best one.
Oh, yeah. The voice acting,
can I help you with that, Hank?
For Connor was terrific.
Oh, fantastic.
I actually think that guy should have got an award for his voice acting. And I think he was brilliant, Connor's voice actor.
Yeah, he really was good.
I really do.
Obviously you got Marcus as well.
Yeah,
Marcus, another good character. What was the female's name?
I can't remember what the girl's name was. Yeah, I can't actually remember what her name was. But again, she was a really good character as well. Yeah,
It's it was done really well, and like I said, I enjoyed the story. I mean, I know me and you disagree here, but I really liked Hank.
Yeah, Hank was, I don't know.
He killed you.
I didn't like him quite as much. Yeah, he did, actually. I angered him in the game. I suppose that's a slight spoiler, but, whatever. I mean, the game's got loads of endings anyway, hasn't it? So, but, yeah, he hated me. Honestly, he really hated me. I don't know. I must have just made decisions he didn't like, because he really didn't like me.
He wasn't feeling you. He loved me.
So, yeah.
Me and Hank were like best buds.
Bezies for
Buddy
me.
cops.
Despised me. So. But, yeah, I mean, I didn't like the game quite as much as you, but I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed my time with it. I thought it was fun. I like games like that. I loved Heavy Rain.
Yeah, Heavy Rain, fantastic game.
I know you think Detroit's... I know you obviously probably prefer it. I probably slightly prefer Heavy Rain, to be honest, but this game was definitely great.
Might change my mind if I played Heavy Rain again, because obviously Detroit's more in the forefront of my mind, so...
I think what was great about Detroit is it improved so much on Heavy Rain in terms of, technically, didn't it? The game was nowhere near as clunky. The animations were miles better. The voice acting was a lot better, so it did improve a lot.
Gotta find Jason. Jason.
We all love that.
Classic.
Classic.
Yeah, it is. And Detroit Become Human is number 4 on our list. We'll move on to our number 3, and that's God of War.
Yeah, number 3. Some viewers might note that this was on our overrated list.
It was.
If anyone's listened to that, you can listen to that if you haven't.
But that did not mean it was a bad game.
No, look. Yeah, we as a group obviously think the game's overrated, but there's no way that it's a bad game. It's a great game. There's no doubt about that.
It is.
I thought, because the previous God of War games, obviously, they're more focused on action, weren't they? So this one was a change of pace.
Yeah,
for the franchise, it was more focused on story. Obviously, there's loads of action in it as well. But I felt like on this one, the story is probably, would you say, the strongest part of the game?
Yeah, it's definitely what hooked me the most.
Yeah. Same. I mean, the combat's great as well, don't get me wrong. It's really fun.
Yeah, the combat was
fun. The game looks amazing as well, doesn't it? So many bright colours and vibrant colours in that game. Looks fantastic.
Yeah. And another voice-acted game. Boy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Kratos' voice actor was... And even, your son's... Atreus? Is he called Atreus? Yeah.
No, but I nearly gave a spoiler away there.
Yeah, but Atreus is... that's his name, isn't it? Yeah, if I remember rightly.
He's also known as something else.
He's always known as Boy, isn't he? But,
yes.
But
it's a fantastic game. Like we said, just because it's an overrated game does not mean it's a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. And we did get enjoyment out of this game. And like you said, the story and the combat for me was very fun.
Well, yeah, I think one more point to make about the game is the relationship between, obviously, Kratos and his son is kind of the main element of the game, isn't it? So that's...
Yeah.
It's interesting how it starts out, he's kind of really I don't want to give it too much away, but he's kind of really respectful at first towards his father, isn't he? And as the game goes on, he gets a bit more sort of skeptical about everything, and it's interesting, the relationship, isn't it? And Kratos is kind of trying to rein him in a bit, and it's really good.
Yeah, it becomes a bit more of an annoying twat.
Oh, he does at certain parts.
To put it nicely.
There's times when you want to kind of throttle him, don't you? But,
yeah.
You can imagine Kratos wants to anyway, but
100%.
Great game, a fantastic game. So.
Yeah, and it rightfully sits in number 3 on our list. Yeah. We'll move on to our number 2. Now, this was actually my number 1.
Yeah.
is Spider-Man, because if anyone's listened to our previous podcasts and videos, they'll know how much Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. What a fantastic game! You do,
fantastic game. But yeah, brilliant game. I mean, I think I remember before this game came out thinking, can we just have a good Spider-Man game? We were kind of harking back to Spider-Man 2 on the PS2, where we were thinking, that was brilliant. That was the pinnacle of Spider-Man games, but I think this is now the pinnacle. No doubt about that of Spider-Man games. I mean, I love Spider-Man 2, but, especially like the rescue missions in that game were fun, but, this game is something else. It really is. I thought the main surprise for me about this game is how strong the story is. I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. I thought the game's going to be fun to swing around, which it is. Fantastic. It feels so nice to swing around the city. You could spend just a couple of hours swinging around the city and have fun.
New York looks fantastic on it.
Yeah, New York, fantastic. But the actual story was really strong, really strong.
Yeah, I loved it.
It actually, I don't know if you agree, I think it rivals any of the Spider-Man films, personally. I really do. I think it's that strong, the story.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I do agree.
Fantastic.
It's the story, like you said, it really is fun, and it just, I don't know, it just immerses you into the world, doesn't it? And you feel like you're Spider-Man, because obviously it's what Matt did and everything like that, and I don't know, it just...
Combat's fun.
It hit every box for me. It ticked every box for me, so... God, I love it.
Love
the combat's fantastic, yeah.
Fantastic combat.
So
can get frustrating at times, can't it? When you go into some of them bases and you're like, keep dying and stuff, or...
Yeah.
You give them to escape, but that's kind of the point, I guess. But
it's so fluid, the combat. And so obviously, again, one of the best aspects of the game, but it's just
I want to say as well,
game.
Another game with tremendous voice acting. Really is. The voice acting in that game, again, is fantastic, especially for the main characters.
Yeah.
Sort of the Peter Parker, Mary Jane, it's just fantastic voice acting, isn't it? The main, the villains as well.
That's becoming a lot more common now, though, isn't it? Voice acting.
Yeah,
it just seems to be superb in most games these days, especially the bigger games.
And I'm really hyped for a second one, for Spider-Man 2, whenever that comes out, hopefully on PS5. Because I think the story left some elements where you're like, this is really interesting. Let's see what happens.
Well, it definitely left a cliffhanger at the end, didn't it? It was definitely sequel baiting.
Yeah, definitely. So,
100%.
But yeah, I mean,
and it's going to earn it's earned it, so...
Oh, I mean, the game sold, 13, 14 million copies, so...
Yeah.
Clearly a lot of people agreed with us.
They do. And that comes in at our number 2.
Yeah.
And our number 1 that takes top spot on the list is Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, I love this game, honestly, mate. I really adore this game. I think it's fantastic. I'd actually even say, I know it sounds ridiculous, I think this game is slightly underrated in terms of people thinking it's like one of the best PS4 games. I really do. I think this game is tremendous. First of all, the way the game looks. I mean, what a great looking game it is. I mean, it's the environments and stuff like that. Oh, incredible. Yeah. The character models, fantastic and stuff like that. The gameplay's so fun. It's such a fun game to play. Like, there's such a good gameplay loop there, isn't there? It's an addictive gameplay loop.
I think that ping in the background shows that you're an Xbox player.
Yeah, I know, just updating the game there. But, well, I'm both. I mean, I'm probably maybe even more of a PlayStation player, to be honest, recently. But anyway, yeah, Horizon, fantastic. A lot of people had a problem with Aloy, didn't they? The character, but I liked Aloy. Yeah. I did. I don't understand what people had a problem with it for. I thought her story was interesting. It's kind of a tragic story in a way, isn't it? Not giving too much away, really, there by saying that, but it's... Yeah. Her backstory is quite tragic and stuff like that. So
it is.
She kind of doesn't really know where she's from, does she? And you kind of unravel that as the game goes along.
I thought she was honestly, mate. I really liked Aloy. I didn't like you said, I didn't have a problem with her. I liked the story as well, and I really enjoyed with that game learning more about the story and how this new world had come to being.
The world building is fantastic, isn't it, in that game?
Yeah.
You learn about the history and the machines and how they came to it. The machines, by the way, the enemies are great, aren't they? I loved fighting them. Like the different... they're kind of like animals in a way, aren't they? They're kind of like mechanical animals.
Yeah, they basically are, yeah.
And sort of, like, there's then like tall necks, isn't there? And really tall things that you can like climb up and stuff and gain at it. It's really cool. Really cool game. I think, because this is the team Guerrilla that made Killzone, so going from a first-person shooter to a game like this, I think shows tremendous abilities as a studio.
Yeah, it really does.
Completely different genre of game they made. So with this one, honestly,
they hit out.
If you're talking about PS5 games, I'm most hyped for a sequel to it. This is the one game that I'd be like, well, yes, please give it me, because I think there's so much potential. I don't know you in that franchise in general. I think that story.
Oh yeah, the way they set it up and the way they set it up, there is so much more to come from this universe. So. Yeah, they
can't wait.
Yeah, they really can create something special there. I mean, to be honest, looking at the list, most of the games, I'm looking forward to the next installment in their franchises. So they've done it well. True. Yeah. They've done it really well.
Yeah, I guess one noticeable absence from this list is probably like Uncharted 4, which a lot of people will be like, why is that not in the list? But great game, but again, I just think that top five for me I think it's superior. That's just my opinion.
Well, it is subjective, and that is our top 5 PS4 list. So if you disagree with us, do let us know in the comments below what games we missed.
I'm sure people will.
Yeah, they definitely will with this. And also, remember to like, subscribe, as that will really help the channel to grow. You can also follow Checkpoint Reach Podcast on social media on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at CheckReachPod. You can also find Sud on social media. Where can they find you, mate?
You can just find me on Twitter, so that's at David10Spud.
Lovely stuff. And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Leld, Lel, 3Ds, add a 9 on the end for Instagram. Anyway, thanks for joining us as ever for our gaming list videos, and have a good week. We'll talk again soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.